If you know, you know.
It's the casting couch. We'll have so much fun. It's the casting couch. The party's just begun. We'll have ups and downs. We've had prudes and clowns, but none of that is gonna keep us down. 'Cause it's the casting couch. Oh yeah.
What's up, fucks? What up, hooligans? Welcome to Casting Couch. Today is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, Season 3, Episode 5. Welcome. As you can see, obviously, I'm in front of the drum kit today. Why am I in front of the drum kit? I don't know, just because I wanted to be in front of the drum kit. Just for funsies, to be honest. I thought about spicing it up today, making it a little more interesting, so here we are. And as you heard in the intro, I did the Pornhub thing here. I'm gonna see if I can do it again, bro, because I did that shit first take, and I don't know how I did that shit. Watch, I'm gonna fuck it up right now. Watch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, see, I fucked it up here. Got it that time. Yeah, I should preface, I'm not really like good at drums at all. I would not say that. To the wildest stretch of my imagination. Here, I'm going to put my socks on, low-key. Had them in my pocket. You guys ever do that? I shower, and then I'll put my, like, after I put all my clothes on and shit, I don't quite want to put socks on yet, especially if my feet are wet, because putting socks on wet feet is kind of an unpleasant sensation, in my opinion. So I'll leave my socks in my pocket. Dude, fucking white socks, right? They get all... There's no way it's just me and just my household, bro. Like, but the bottoms of my black socks getting a little gray and shit just from like shit on the floor. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Man, it's good to be here. Low key, I actually feel a sense of enjoyment filming this episode. I've been kind of down recently. The last episode of the podcast was a little depressing, so hopefully this one will be a little more uplifting. But yeah, I keep my socks in my pocket, and then later I'll figure out that I left them in there, and I'm like, oh shit, I should put them on now, so I'm going to put them on. But I'm going to take a moment just to do a mental health check on all my listeners. How are you doing? Be honest. Say it out loud. Say how you're feeling while I put my socks on. Damn, that's crazy. No way. Yeah, bro, she was a bitch anyways. One sock is on. Totally, dude, totally. It's like Dora. Low-key, if you used to watch Dora as a child or as an adult, leave a fucking comment. But I never really fucked with Dora when I was growing up and stuff. I thought she was a little creepy. Low key. Also, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't fuck with Dora. I also really aggressively did not like Scooby-Doo either. And I don't know why. I have no reason why. I just was like, fuck this shit. I actually have something I want to chit-chat about. I got a text yesterday. I got a really interesting text message, and it was from an unknown number. It started with 801-801, which is a weird fucking number, like 801, the area code, and then 801 again. So if that's you, let me know, so listen to this shit. Yesterday, I was with the homie Miguel. Shout out Miguel. Oh, low-key, I just remembered. I have my fucking... Oh, okay. I'm going to get back to my shirt in a sec. Yeah, I was hanging out with Miguel yesterday. We were hitting the stew, you know what I'm saying? And then I got a text out of nowhere, and it was an aggressive text, and I don't remember exactly word for word what it said, but I have it paraphrased right here. It said something along the lines of, "I saw your podcast, and you should dress!" Exclamation mark. I remember that part vividly. You should dress, 2 exclamation marks, talk, and act your age. Just because someone blah, 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 blah doesn't blah, 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 blah. That was like the gist of the text. And I saw that, and I was first of all like, who the fuck is this? I don't know this number. I don't have it saved. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? And then second of all, the part that drew my attention was that they said I should dress my age. Bro, what? Let's break this down. What do I usually wear? I usually wear a fucking t-shirt with no logos on it, usually just a plain white or black t-shirt, right? Sometimes I'll have some sort of logo on my shirt, right? And then I wear sweatpants. What the fuck? Do 22-year-olds not wear t-shirts or sweatpants? Is this some new shit I'm not aware of, bro? What the fuck? Shit don't make no sense to me if you ask me. That didn't really make sense. Don't make sense to me if you ask me. I guess it makes sense. Anyways, bro, yeah, if that was you, let me know. Let me know if that was you, because that was so strange. And like, they were mad, bro. They were super mad. And just based on that, I'm guessing that they watched the My Struggles with Women episode. I don't know why. I just have that hunch. Like, I feel like they watched that episode and that's what they're talking about, because I did push some buttons in that episode. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, what do I do? I was like, should I respond? And then I was like, no, because I don't really want to feed into it. But then I was like, I really want to know who this is, though. So then I was tempted. I was like, I was literally typing, who the fuck is this? But like, who TF is this? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, but I still don't want to feed into it. Like, I'm curious who this is, but I don't want to display that I care in any sort of way. But obviously, me speaking about it on the next episode of the podcast shows I care to an extent. But I actually don't care because they were like mad at me or whatever. I more so, I care for a couple of reasons. First of all, what's wrong with the way I fucking dress? I don't dress like a 22-year-old? That doesn't make any sense. Dress your age. That I still am genuinely like... So I read it the first time and I was like, wow. For a sec, I felt bad. I was like, I must have done something real bad. I must have really hurt someone's feelings. And then I reread it, and then I read the dress part with 2 exclamation marks, and I was like, the fuck you mean I don't dress my age? And then when I realized that, I was like, okay, yeah, this fucking lunatic right here, clearly head not on the shoulders fully. But reach out to me if that was you, because I'm really curious who the fuck that was. I really am. But I am not sorry for anything I've said on the podcast. And also, I was actually a little bit happy that happened. And let me explain why. You might be thinking, uh-oh, Danny Tits Chappie Bob has lost his fucking marbles yet again. But, I can assure you my marbles have not been fully lost. There's a couple still left in there, you know what I'm saying? But part of me actually felt good when I read that text, because I was like, you know what? I have told myself many times in the past, I've told myself that with this podcast and just with me wanting to be an entertainer in general and just me as a personality, a persona, whatever you want to call it, I don't want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do safe shit. I don't want to do safe comedy. I don't want to make safe, like, commercial-friendly music. I don't want to do any of that safe shit. I feel like I was put on this earth to challenge people, you know what I'm saying? To challenge ideas, challenge man-made concepts, constructs, you know what I'm saying? I was made to challenge people, and the fact that somebody texted me angrily and was like, dress your fucking age, pussy! The fact that shit happened actually kind of made me feel a little good about myself. I was like, you know what? That means I'm doing something right. That means I'm on the right track. I'm challenging people. I'm pushing buttons. You know what I'm saying? And I also just realized I didn't even turn this light on, but low-key, the light might be fine. Like, I might be bright enough. And you know what? We're so deep in this already, I am not going to adjust anything low-key. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of drums for you just for fun. Again, I'm not good at the drums at all by any stretch of the imagination. I would say I am okay, all right at best. At best, I'm like, all right. Like, somebody who's actually a drummer would be like, he's all right, I guess. You know, he can like sort of hold a beat, I guess. But like, for real, like, I'm not good. I just think drums are really fun, you know? I play drums like recreationally, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no like pressure for me to be good. There's nothing that really weighs on it, depends on it, you know what I mean? But versus like when I play guitar, it feels. I obviously, of course, I love guitar. I've been playing for a long time. I've been playing since I was 9 years old, so that's been 13 years. Zooey mama. But yeah, with the drums, it doesn't like there's no pressure for me to play good or clean or anything like that. I just enjoy it. It's just no strings attached, just a fun rhythmic instrument. But I'm gonna show you a couple cool things that you guys might be like, oh wow, that's kind of cool, I guess. So, don't know if you guys know this little band. They're pretty low key, pretty unheard of. Nirvana. That's a joke, obviously. They have this song called "In Bloom" that has a sick, groovy ass drum intro. Bro, shout out Dave Grohl, fucking beast of a drummer. And I've been like learning that and practicing that. So I'm gonna play the intro to "In Bloom" now. I don't know if you guys don't know how it goes. It's like bam bam ba 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 bam da 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 ba 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 bam. But yeah, I'll play the drum part. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was just for funsies. I low-key, I was pretty clean in the beginning. I was doing all right. And then towards the end when I shifted to the also it was supposed to be an open hat when you switch to like, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I started off clean and then I got a little sloppy. You know, it is what it is. What else? I played the Pornhub. I did In Bloom. What else is a cool drum intro that's pretty well known? I guess the Phil Collins, like In the Air Tonight, fucking. But I don't even think I played that right. I don't know how he actually plays it, but like it's pretty simple. It's like the I can feel it calling in the air tonight. You know that song? Fucking and then he's like, I forgot what he says right before the drum fill comes in. He's like, no strangers to you and me. No, fuck. What is it? It's I don't even know what he does. He's like Voodoo, I can feel it calling in the air tonight. You know that one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just fucking around at this point, bro. I'm just trying to have fun with my podcast, low key. If you don't like it, fuck off, dude. But no, for real, to the person that texted me, like, yeah, I'm not really sorry for anything I've said on the podcast, but like, bro, if you're really that pressed, like, just don't fucking watch it. Don't listen to it. Like, it's a pretty simple equation. Oh, dude, also, when I went to text and to be like, who TF is this? When I went to text, I noticed that the send button turned green, bro. And that's when I really decided I don't care. I was like, oh, man, Android. Ew! Yo, my cat just looked at me super hard. Sorry, Marty. I'm kind of screaming. My bad. Yeah, bro. No shade to Android users, actually. Like, I took an Android app development class when I was in college, and I actually had a lot of fun with it, and I really enjoyed doing shit with Android. So I genuinely don't really have any, like, hate towards Android users. But, like, this can't just be me. Like, here's a good example. Let's say you like go up to a girl or something, you get her phone number, and you're like, sick, bro, I'm the man, hell yeah. And you're all excited to text her and shit, and you start typing, and then that shit turns green, and you're just like, ooh, yikes. I don't know. That's like partially a joke, but also partially true. I genuinely kind of feel that way. Let me know in the comments if you relate. Let me know if you're an Android user. Let me know all that good stuff. Also, I'm going to take a break really quick to go perform some extracurricular activities, so I will be right back. Here's a John Bonham triplet for the road. I'm so terrible, bro. I'm so sloppy. Ah! Okay, here's another cool drum fill that I came up with for a song that me and Miguel are working on. Listen to this drum fill. I actually think it's pretty sick. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, let me try one more time. Ah! Yes, sir. That's how you take a break. So I'm going to be right back. Yo, what's up, gang? Gang Squad fam on the sauce. I turned the light on, so hopefully I should be nice and lit up, nice and bright. Now, I'm going to play a little reggae beat for you. Wait. It's the casting couch. We'll have so much fun. It's the casting couch. The party's just begun. We'll have ups and downs. We've had fruits and clouds, but none of that is gonna keep us down. 'Cause it's the casting couch. Dude, I'm so bad. I'm not good. And especially after I do extracurricular activities, my sense of rhythm out the door completely. But yeah, that was the Casting Couch theme song. Okay, low-key, like, it's really fucking hard to sing and play drums at the same time, so that definitely threw me off. Let me just play a groove for like 20 seconds, a nice reggae groove, and you'll be like, okay, he's not terrible. Let me lock in for just a moment. Boom. That was much better. I'll take a break from the drums for a minute. Let me talk to you. Michael, we need to talk. Imagine there's someone listening right now named Michael, and you just like freak the fuck out. He's like, what the fuck, bro? Dude, I'm going to do that shit more often. That's such a funny thought. That's so funny, dude. So yeah, shout out to you, Michael, wherever you are listening. You know, I grew up with this other Russian family, and they had a sibling who was pretty much, I think, exactly my age. His name was Michael. So shout out to you, Michael, if you're listening. Haven't seen you since we were probably like 8 years old, so I wouldn't even recognize you if I saw you, probably. But shout out to you. Oh, man, how are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments, bro. My mental health. Okay, let me talk about my fucking shirt right now, because I still have the tag on, and I bet like half of you watching this whole time have been like, take the fucking tag off, stupid. So I'm gonna take it off now. But the reason I left it on was because I wanted to make a joke about how I'm such a big spender. I got this shit at Walmart today for $7. You know, we keep the tag on that bitch, because that's how we roll. And that also played into the whole fucking dress, 2 exclamation marks, talk and act your age. Bro, I really want to know who said that. I really do. What the fuck do you think I should dress like, bruh? Damn. Everybody's roasting your style out here, bruh. I can't catch no breaks. My mental health's been getting better, bro. You know, in the last episode I filmed, my mental health was like, dude, it's been fluctuating, you know? Like some days I'm like, life is good, bruh. Everything's good. Life feels good. I feel good. And then some days it's like the opposite. I'm like, everything fucking sucks. The world sucks. We're all fucking doomed. This shit blows. I feel like that's relatable. I hope that's relatable. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, dude, my mental health recently, like probably the past like 7 months, I swear I've been going through some like crazy spiritual awakening or something, bro. I have no other explanation for the shit I've been going through. So shout out to any spiritual people who are like, yeah, dude, relate, dude, spiritual awakening, man. It's tough. It's tough out here. The ego. What an interesting subject, huh? What an interesting concept. The ego. It's crazy. We all have one, you know? I definitely do. That's for sure. You know, I essentially, like, your whole human personality is your ego, right? I mean, I don't know. It's confusing. I don't really understand the shit fully, but, like, I don't know. I kind of got a grasp on shit, you know? And you're like, you know, like, sometimes when you're just sitting there and your ego will just start saying some shit and because a crazy thought will just come into your head out of nowhere, just unprovoked. Like, for me, for example, like, I'll just be like, I don't think this actually has happened, but like, this is a good idea of like my thoughts and how my brain works. I'll just be like chilling. Like, let's say in like a doctor's waiting room, I'll just be chilling. And then this like lady and her kid will walk in, right? Just like normal ass shit. And then all of a sudden, I'll just randomly get a thought. It's like, what if I just like fucking killed them right now? You know what I'm saying? And I really hope I don't just sound like a fucking maniac when I say that shit, because when that shit comes in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that shit come from? I don't want to kill these people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, maybe I'm getting too deep into this low key. Like, I don't, I hope I really don't just seem fucking like a maniac right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the ego will just come in and say some crazy out of pocket shit. And you'll just be like, fuck, bro, where did that come from? And then for a sec, I'll feel bad because I'm like, shit, bro. That was my thought. That means like that I'm fucked up. But then I'll remember, I'm like, oh wait, my thoughts are not me though. You know what I'm saying? We just experience thoughts. We just observe thoughts, but we are not our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between an intentional thought, like you sitting here and being like, I have to unload the dishwasher, so I am now going to unload the dishwasher and think about it while I unload it. You know what I'm saying? Versus just a random intrusive thought. Like, I guess that's a good example, a good name for like what I experience. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I feel like everybody has intrusive thoughts, bro. There's no way it's just me. So I am still going to put this out there. For a sec, I was contemplating like maybe I should cut this out, but like, no, I'm going to keep this shit in there because there's no way it's just me. There's no way. Everybody must have intrusive thoughts, bro. Or like just weird, random, dumb shit. Like, for example, like, no, maybe I should. Okay, I'll give this example. Sure, fuck it, why not? So, like, for example, like you'll see like a baby, and then just be like, "What if I just placed it in the trash can right now?" You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I think about that shit on purpose, like intentionally. Like, those are just the weird, intrusive thoughts I get. My brain is fucking weird, bro. My brain works weird as fuck. I swear, bro, that cannot just be me, bro. That cannot just be me. But anyways, like some days, those types of dark thoughts will just be taking over. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, bro, what do I do? Like, I just have to, I don't even know, bro. I try to meditate and shit like that. And that definitely helps. And, you know, like talking to people about your feelings and shit, that definitely helps. And low key, this is kind of what I'm doing right now. Low key, it's kind of a self-therapy session. Like, this is kind of how my therapy sessions go with my actual therapist. Shout out Charlie. And yo, if anyone listening or watching is like contemplating getting counseling, but just like isn't like fully committing to it, bro, give that shit a try. Therapy has been incredible for me. You have to get a good therapist though. You have to get one that you vibe with and can work well with. Because if you get a shitty therapist, that could make the whole experience super, super ass. So my advice to you, to anyone contemplating seeking out counsel, that sounds like legal representation. What's the word I'm looking for? Not counsel, counseling. There you go. The magic of just adding ing to the end of something completely changes the meaning of it. For example, another example like that, simulate and stimulate, completely different words, only one letter difference. For example, let's play Goat Simulator versus let's play Goat Stimulator. Completely different meaning. Completely different context. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm baked. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to fucking do about it, eh? How about play some drums? Some more reggae? Yeah. All right, yeah. I'm going to give you a little bit of reggae, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a shuffle beat. How about that? Dude, this podcast is all over the place, and it's great because there's no rules. I love it. I'm just doing what I want to do. Shout out to everybody listening. I appreciate you very much. I love you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Even if you don't think I dress, talk, and act my age, I still wish you the best. Kill 'em with kindness. Ba-ba! All right, yeah, I'm going to play some drums, and then I have a fun work story to tell, and then I'm probably going to wrap up the episode there, because I've probably been rolling for a little while, huh? I can't really tell, though. All right, let's go reggae and then shuffle beat. I'm going to move the mic out of the way for a sec. Damn. I hope that was even like slightly listenable and slightly consumable. Yeah, I hope that wasn't just annoying. I hope you were like, oh, that's kind of cool. If towards the end there, I was kind of sucking ass, but I feel like I had something going the first half, low key. All right, let me tell you about this fun work story. So I was at work. I was at my cubicle, and then, dude, I fucking hate working in like an office space in a cubicle. God, bro. But that's besides the point. It's just soul crushing. But I need to be grateful because, you know, it puts food on the table, you know what I'm saying? Puts a bed under my bod while I sleep. So that's a weird saying. I don't think that's like a common one. And anyways, I was at my cubicle, and then my coworker. So like my cubicle opens like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like a horseshoe type beat. It's like a square with a side cut off. And then there's like this little walking path, and then another cubicle that's like mirroring it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in my cubicle, and then in the mirror opposite cubicle over here, my coworker is telling my other coworker this story about, so I work for the government. I work on a military base in Utah. That's about all I will say about my job. Um, sorry, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to even risk my employer being like, hey, that's sus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so my coworker was telling my other coworker this story. They were like, so apparently this lady drove up to the military base gate, right? And the gate has like guards and shit, and they check your IDs to, if you have an access card, they check it and they'll either scan it or, you know what I'm saying, just look at it or whatever the fuck. And so apparently there was a sale at Dunkin' Donuts because the only Dunkin' Donuts in the state of Utah is on this military base. Isn't that strange? That we used to have Dunkin', and then they closed down all one day. I think back in like 2020 or 2021, they all just closed one day, just magically overnight. They were gone. They just all were like vacated, and they all had fucking like papers on their drive-through that were like, we are permanently closed. Please fucking leave or whatever, you know? And so the only one left since then is the one on base. So this lady, she approaches the gate and the guard comes up to her and he's like, hello, ma'am, can I see your access card? And then she's like, I actually don't have one. I'm just here to go to the sale at Dunky Donuts. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, so you don't have an access card? You don't like have any actual business on base? She's like, no, I'm just here for the sale at Dunkin' Donuts. And then he's like, ma'am, I can't let you in to this military installation without an access card, especially if it's just to get fucking coffee. I doubt he said exactly that, but like that's probably what he was thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have thought in that situation. So he was like, ma'am, I can't let you in. And then she got mad. She got pressed. So she floored it. She hit the gas, fucking sped past him. And then apparently he had an AR on his chest. And then he pointed it at her for a split sec. And then was like, wait a sec. And then he just hit the barrier button, which was like next to him, like, bah! Hit the barrier button. The barriers that are just like maybe 100 feet outside the base gate, they go up. And they'll like stop cars and shit. They're like heavy duty shit. And so the barriers went up and then the bitch stopped and then she turned around and left. She really tried to one up the U.S. military. Not a wise choice if you ask me. But anyways, yeah, bro. So when I heard that, I was obviously amazed. And the first thing that I said, the first thought that popped into my head, here's what I said. I went, that was definitely a white woman. For sure. That's what I said. And I still agree with that. Absolutely had to have been a white woman. Like, and on it, like, I'm white, okay? So, like, I don't mean this in any type of way, bro, but, like, that had to have been a fucking white woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? I cannot imagine that being anybody else. And then my fucking coworker, my other coworker that I don't even know his name, he's on the opposite side of my cubicle. So I'm here. The wall to my cubicle is like here, and then my cubicle, but the homies in the other cubicle are over there, right? On the other side of this wall to my left, fucking right after I say like that had to have been a white woman, fucking on the opposite side of the wall, I heard this get like whispered. It was this dude. He was like, that was kind of racist. Is it though? I'm white, you know? And like, I don't know, man. The world's becoming too sensitive, bro. I feel like that should be a joke. Anybody should be allowed to make that joke, bro. Anybody should. I'm here to challenge people, right? Remember what I said earlier in the episode? I'm here to challenge the norms of society. Yes, I think we should become more sensitive to people's problems. And yes, we should be more accommodating to people who have commonly been frowned upon in America's history, right? For example, minorities, another example, fucking LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely acknowledge that these people have been oppressed and that they don't deserve that. And they should not be oppressed. But I don't think that the world should become overly sensitive, you know what I'm saying? We should. We should be sensitive to people's issues. And we should be compassionate. But the world shouldn't turn into a bunch of fucking snowflakes! I had to go into that drum break to express my feelings about the matter. The world shouldn't become a bunch of fucking snowflakes. Because you know what? Being on this planet is hard, bro. It's tough. It's really tough. And yeah, we should be sensitive to each other's issues and not say out-of-pocket shit that's uncalled for and not be racist and homophobic and shit. But at the same time, we should be able to laugh at ourselves, and we should be able to laugh with each other about issues we share and issues that we don't share. You know what I'm saying? That just brings us closer. You know what I'm saying? It's like a brotherhood. I hope what I'm saying makes sense, bro. And I hope somebody will be like, yeah, dude. Even if the rest of you are like, this fucking lunatic is so high. What a hippie piece of shit. Bro, I don't know if anyone's watching the video and noticing me hitting this fucking symbol and it not registering. So right now I have this drum kit plugged into my fucking MIDI DAW, right? My DAW plugged MIDI into my DAW. I hope that made sense. Logic Pro X, have my fucking drum kit plugged into Logic, and I have a drum kit on Logic. That's what you're hearing. That's what I'm hearing through the headphones too. But the thing is, there's like on this particular electronic drum kit, I got it because there's the ridges where you can grab, and then it will essentially choke the cymbals, so it'll stop making noise. But the problem is Logic doesn't have that feature in it. Logic doesn't have the programming for that, so it just has a fucking weird ass like registering zone on these fucking cymbals. You know what I'm saying? So like if I hit it like on the edge like that, a lot of times it won't register. I have to hit it directly on the top, which is a little unnatural when you're trying to do a crash. You know what I'm saying? To all my drummers out there, dude. Anyways, I hope the drums weren't too annoying today, and I hope they offered some sort of entertainment value. Either way, I had fun recording this, so I feel like that's really all that truly matters at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I do this podcast for me first, and then the people who listen second, and then who third? I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's the whole chain. But yeah, man. I leave you guys with this message. Oh, how about a jazzy beat, huh? That was nice, right? A nice little swing beat. But I leave you guys with this. One little piece of inspiration for you. I challenge you this week to question the world for yourself and not just take someone else's answer for something and someone else's opinion and adopt it as your own. I recommend / challenge you Jesus, I'm trying to do a double kick and it's fucking me up. I'll stop. Yeah, I recommend you to think critically for yourself. Challenge ideas and man-made constructs and ask, well, is that really the best choice? Shit like that. Why did this become the way it became? Just think critically about shit for yourself. It's cool to listen to other people's opinions and shit. And it's cool to agree with people and shit, but really think about shit for yourself. I don't know. Food for thought. Thought of the week. Journal prompt of the week. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for listening to Casting Couch. I've been your host, Danny Tits Chappy Bob. I've had a lot of fun tonight, and I wish you all a great evening. Drive safe. Smash that fucking like button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for all my listeners and YouTube viewers. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This has been Casting Couch.